Hi and welcome back to Leslie Crafts. Today is a little bit colder, so I've got my dressing gown on just to keep me a little bit warmer while I craft. So we're back doing the box for keeping my flap mail in. So when I receive them, I can put them in here so I can get them displayed and also take inspiration from what people have sent me as well. So in the previous video, this is what we were left with. So I have decided to put some strips along the top just to make it a little bit more tidy and to tie in with the sides and the bottom. So I've pre-stuck, put score tape on everything just to save a bit more time. So we're just going to peel these off. I'm going to do the long sides first and then the short sides. So literally these are again 8 by 2 and just scored a 1 inch. Totally forgot what I was going to say then. So this is Friday and I've got to work soon, but I thought I'll just do part 2 of the video. Part 3 will be like decorating it and things like that. So again, just line it up on the edge and then put it down. I'm going to burnish these when I've got them all down. So I have got a bin down beside me just in case everybody thinks I'm chucking stuff on the floor. You do go through quite a lot of tape, but you know, you can get it quite cheaply nowadays from different places. There we go. So you just grab your bone folder and really push down on all the sides. As you're pushing down from one side, you'll be doing the other as well. So doing that. There we go. So that's it. That's the top. That's what it looks like. So it looks a lot neater. So I'm going to edge all these pieces now, and I'm using Sugar Plum, Sweet Sugar Plum from Stampin' Up. I think it's a discontinued colour now, but if you've got it, use it. The paper line is also discontinued, but I'm trying to use up as many scraps as many paper pads as I've got. So basically I'm just doing all the edges. I'm just going to go around one side and then I'm going to flip the box and do around the other side. I have done all the papers before I started filming, simply because just to save time and everybody getting bored of me inking loads and loads of papers. So this just ties everything in then. So looks like a hot mess to begin with, but bear with it. It should all come together quite nicely. So it'd be interesting to see if you've made a box to hold your flap mail in. I'm also going to do a regular IC card swap as well. So I will show you my IC card box I've made, and when I come to get a new one, I'll show you how I've done that one as well. So in the group we are trying to keep postage as minimum as possible, but every now and again there will be a swap where it will be a small package. But we have tried to listen to people with the swap, so me, Lottie, Donna and Laura are trying to come up with ideas to keep things interesting but also cheap to post. And this is on the Crafty Mail swap, and so like I say, I think it's open internationally as well as UK, but I think a lot of the members are UK based, so a lot of them don't like posting internationally, because obviously just like America don't like posting internationally, or Australia, purely down to the postage. So I'm going to just do the inside of the box as well, but with these I'm just doing the edges. I'm not necessarily going to go down the inside of the box. So there we go. So that's the inside. Oops, can you see? It's outside, and you can just see the inside being done. So it is quite a big project to show on camera. So I think for the time being we'll finish with ink, so we can put that to one side. And then for these, I've done the outside and I've also done the inside. So I have got the measurements for these. So for the outside you need a base and a mat, and the base is, just bear with me because I've got make sure I give you the right direction thing, but this one here is 5 3/4 by 3 3/4, and the pattern paper is 5 1/2 by 3 1/2. So that's for both things. So we can put these two together and try and line it up as best as you can. So it just makes it doesn't look bad then. There we go. So if you can hear the telly, it's just on for background noise. That's one. So you need 2 of these for the inside, and then you need 2 for the outside. It's both the same measurements, the inside and the outside. So, and I've just inked the edges together, so it just looks like that. So we can put these on here. Oops, on here. So, and then again, once everything's on, I will go in with my bone folder and really give everything a good press. So, like I say, just line it up as best you can. It's like a little step down. I'll show you when I'm thing. So it looks like that, which I think is quite nice. But again, if you just want the plain paper, just put the paper down. So do it on this side as well. So, and in the next video I will show you how I'm going to decorate it. I'm not too sure if I'm going to have another flap mail done by then, if I do, I will show you that. And obviously we'll be showing you how we do them as well as just showing you what we've made. So that's the two sides done, and it is starting to get a bit weighty now, which is quite good. So you'll need 2 of these, well you need 4 of these, and these are 7 3/4 by 3 3/4, and the pattern piece is 7.5 by 3.5. So again, we're just going to put these on to the white base. So like I say, the papers I'm using were from Stampin' Up, but obviously they've been discontinued because we've got a new catalogue out. But you know, I've got all this paper, I need to use it, and it's no good just in my stash. I need to sit down and actually use the paper. So there we go. So that's the two sides, so we'll put these on here as well. So and again, just make sure that you line this up as best as you can, because this tape, once it's down, it sort of grabs, so you know, it's not forgiving really. So I am running quite low on tape. I have got an order in, but it's taken forever to get here. So there we go. So that's the outside of the box, and I think that looks really pretty. So, and I think what I'll do before I go in on the inside, I'm just going to go in and just press it down really. Even though I'm pressing on the inside, I'm still, you know, giving it quite a bit of pressure, and hopefully it will stick. There we go, and you can tell it's getting stronger. So we're going to do the bottom. You don't have to, you can just put the bottom on like that and that's it. But I haven't, I'm going to do that so it all ties in. So with this piece, I have got this as 8 by 6, and I have got this one 7 3/4 by 5 3/4, because I didn't want a step down on this one, because obviously it's not going to be, not everybody's going to lift it up and go, oh look, lovely bottom. But I just wanted to do it so it was, you know, done. So I am going to burnish that one down, and then I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to try and put it on as well. It'll have to be as best as I can. Obviously there's no, so I'm just going to line up one edge with a corner. Right, I've noticed that there is a little bit of a gap, so I'm going to just, with my ink, I'm just going to make sure that it's all rubbed in together. So like I say, it doesn't have to be neat, this bit, because majority of it is going to get covered up, but have noticed that there might be a little bit of a white edge to it. There we go. So let's put this one on. So I'm going to try and do corner to corner, but I'm going to leave a little gap, because obviously there is a little gap on there. I took in any unwanted tape like so, and then do that. And I'm going to press it down this way, And I'm going to go in. I'm going to put it down this way as well. There we go. So that is the box on the outside all done. So we're just going to do the same for the inside. These long sides are exactly the same as the outside. And I've just chosen a different piece of paper from the paper collection. So there we go. And the same with the two short sides, exactly the same as the outsides. Actually, I am slightly up on that one, but it's fine. Make sure that the off edge goes downwards. Okay. There we go. For the inside, for this one, this is the inside mat, and this one is 7 3/4. No, yeah, 7 3/4 by 5 3/4, and this one is 7.5 by 5.5. Because the inside's just slightly, you know, it was just a bit of a too snug a fit, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, once I put it in, I could, you know, it was in. So you will see a bit of a white borders on this one on the inside, but you know, you're going to have stuff in there, so I'm not too worried about it. If you are worried about it, then you can somehow, you know, get it in there. So I'm going to put this base layer down first. This is going to be the most difficult one to put in. So I don't think the paper hasn't really got a direction. I suppose it has in a way. So I'm just going to gently lay it down, because there is going to be a slight edge around it. There we go. So that's the inside of it. You can sort of see the flowers do have sort of a direction. So I'm going to put 2 side bits on. So I'm going to have this one on this side. Like I say, not very many people are going to actually look in on the inside, but I just wanted to make the inside as pretty and strong as the outside, really. And you can start to feel that it is starting to get to be quite a heavy little box. So I'm going to make sure that my boo-boo goes down the bottom. There we go. And then I'm going to put my 2 sides in. And then I'm going to just go around it with my bone folder. This will make a nice gift box and stuff. You just have to, you know, put little some beautiful things in, and you know, can make a lid. There we go. So that's all of them in, so we're just gonna burnish them down really well now, making sure that tape really does grab to all of it. So like I said before, I might make 2 because I might just carry on making flat mail. I've got quite a few ideas of what can go in there and things. So that isn't a heavy, it's now quite a heavy box with pattern paper on the inside and outside and inside. So when you put your things in there now, it just looks quite nice. So we will come back and we will decorate it. Most probably just decorate the front bit. So, you know, if you do make more, you can just slide them in next door to each other. So, yeah. I hope you like this second part of the video. Come back and join me for the last part, which is just decorating the front. And we'll see you very soon. Okay, bye.